How do you fancy being a bait tester and getting free bait? Do you want something that will give you an edge over the guy in the peg next door? If so, then this video could be for you. Welcome back to another product snapshot video where I take just a couple of minutes of your time to give you the rundown, the lowdown on a brand new product or brand. And today we're taking a look at some new bait and additives from the guys at Fjuka. So who is Fjuka and how do you get involved? Fjuka Carp is a brand new range of products being brought out by a gentleman called 𝗲𝗵𝗵𝗵𝗏. Now David has been in and around the industry for many years. He was the founder of Avid Carp, the founder of Quorum, 𝗤𝗏 Baits, and of course Preston Innovation. So there's no doubt in my mind that all of you have probably used a product that he's had some involvement in. It's safe to say he knows a thing or two about making a good product and of course catching some rather big carp along the way. Fjuka is a carp bait company that is not just in the business of selling bait but also developing it, helping anglers all across the country to up their catch rates. They've managed to create a massive online community where all anglers can share their information, share their tips and tricks, and hopefully as a collective manage to bank more carp. There are no hidden secrets apart from the ingredients, of course. Everybody at Fjuka is there and is involved because they want to aim for that common goal, to share their personal experiences while using this bait. The Fjuka Carpers Facebook group has been set up not to hide catch reports or to put photos away into places that they'll never see the light of day again. It is all about sharing that success, celebrating the captures that anglers have. The test baits and the test bait program is all part of the journey. Now this isn't your usual sort of field tester opportunity that we've all seen time and time again online, where you're basically purchasing a fully developed bait just at a discounted rate in order to keep you going back and buying more. This is an opportunity for your input to have an actual impact on the baits that are being created. Fjuka want the information. They want that positive feedback or negative feedback. So if you catch more, great. If you catch less, let them know. That way they can tweak and alter the baits to make them as effective as possible. Now, obviously, there are already quite a few products in the range that have proven successful, and we will get onto those in just a moment. But the future of Fjuka is in the hands of the everyday carp angler like yourself. They didn't want to give this to the pros that have got time on their side. They wanted to give it to the normal anglers that have got busy lives and limited time on the bank, helping them basically to just enjoy their fishing, and hopefully they can catch a couple of extra fish along the way. Your opinions and experiences matter here. That is what Fjuka Carp is all about. To get involved, you have a couple of different options. Firstly, just pop onto Facebook and search out the Fjuka Carpers Facebook group. This is where the majority of all things Fjuka happens, and this is also the place where you need to keep an eye on the featured posts, because that's where you get the information about the free prototype bait bundles. Over 350 of these have already been sent out to members, and the catch reports just keep rolling in. The other option for those of you that don't use social media is to join the Fjuka Carpers Club via their website. This will give you instant access to all of the test baits with a 50% discount. In a day and age where everything fishing related just seems to get more and more expensive, 50% really can help. Both options will give you the chance to be part of the Fjuka community, share your captures and save a few quid along the way. What is not to like? Oh, and you'll be pleased to know that membership is free. Next to me here, I have just a handful of the available products already in the Fjuka range, and these are already being held responsible for some rather large captures up and down the country. First of all, the Monster Fish Accelerant. The Monster Fish Accelerant is a thick liquid that is comprised of 8 different attractors, stimulants and taste enhancers for big carp. And that is what it is all about. Getting carp into your swim and then having a liquid dispersed in the water that will basically induce a feed-in trigger. And this does that really well. It disperses with water almost on contact, so expect some quick action. It's PVA friendly, so can be used in PVA bags or even on little mesh sticks. Next up, we have the Monster Wrapped Broilies. These are a 14mm mega boosted hook bait option. Think of all those attractants and stimulants that are put into the liquids. Well, in this case, it's in the form of a wrapped layer around a standard 14mm boilie. These start to pump out attraction as soon as they hit the water, but have the advantage that they will last for hours. The carp boilie pellets are available in 11 and 14mm sizes, and as you would expect, they look exactly like a pellet. Perfect if you're already feeding pellets within your swim. Now, this is a hook bait option that is not necessarily designed to be used overnight. This is a short session, sort of instant action type of hook bait. They break down quickly. They're designed to release the attractors as quick as possible. These have been triple boosted with some of the best big fish attractors known in the game. They're also boilie needle friendly, so you don't need a drill to put them on a hair. Next, we have the Carp Stick Mix. This is instant fishing straight out of the bag. You don't need to add any liquids to it. This is already ram-packed full of big fish attractors. Perfect for PVA bags, little mesh sticks, or even method feeders. And now we move on to the boilie coating powder. Now, this is something that I've not seen from a bait firm before, so it's a kind of new thing to me. It's a process in which you basically pimp up your bland boilies and make them into something extremely attractive. By using a combination of the Monster Fish Accelerant and the boilie coating powder, you can create almost like a paste wrap on your chosen hook bait, massively intensifying its attraction and again, hoping to get you that quick bite. And last but certainly not least, and possibly one of the most intriguing products to myself, the Maize Ferment Starter. This is basically a little bottle of live cultures which is there to kickstart the fermentation process in nuts or hemp or maize. Now, anyone that's been fishing for any length of time will have heard stories of fermented maize driving carp absolutely wild. It's almost like an obsessive feeding trigger. They simply cannot swim past it. So having the ability to kickstart that process within your baiting has to be a real edge. Carp anglers all around the world have relied on fermented particle to catch some of their biggest and best carp, including David. He caught his 2 largest UK carp using this product. Now, I'm not even going to pretend to understand any of the science behind a carp bait, but at Fjuka, well, that's kind of their thing. All of these baits are designed to basically incorporate those big fish attractors that everybody loves and get them into the water column as quickly as possible. All of their baits are designed not to be rock hard, bland little pools on the bottom of a lake bed, but to be feed-inducing triggers for carp. So if you want to be involved in something new and exciting and growing, where your opinion and experience matters not just to your catch rate, but to other people's as well, then you need to head over to the Fjuka Carpers Facebook group. As I said, for those of you that don't use social media, pop onto the Fjuka website and join the Fjuka Carpers Club. I'll pop all of the links that you guys need down in the description. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course make sure you hit that bell icon so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks very much.